The connection between mental health and physical aging is becoming increasingly clear in both scientific research and clinical observation. While aging has often been viewed as a biological process driven by genetics, cellular damage, and metabolic decline, emerging evidence shows that our psychological state plays a profound role in determining how quickly and how well we age. Chronic stress, unresolved trauma, anxiety, and depression aren't just emotional burdens. They are biological stressors that can accelerate the wear and tear on our cells, organs, and immune system. Conversely, mental wellness isn't just a quality of life issue. It's increasingly seen as a foundational pillar of healthy aging and longevity. Depression and chronic psychological stress are now recognized as significant risk factors for premature aging. They increase the body's production of stress hormones like cortisol, which over time can disrupt sleep, impair metabolic regulation, elevate blood pressure, and weaken immune responses. Prolonged stress also fuels systemic inflammation, a key driver of age-related diseases such as cardiovascular conditions, neurodegenerative disorders, and diabetes. On a cellular level, both depression and chronic stress have been associated with shorter telomeres, those protective caps on the ends of chromosomes that tend to shrink as we age. Individuals with a history of severe or long-term depression often show accelerated biological aging compared to their emotionally healthy peers, even when lifestyle factors are controlled for. One of the most intriguing insights from recent studies is that improving mental health can actually slow or even reverse some of these negative physical outcomes. Interventions like mindfulness meditation, cognitive behavioral therapy, social engagement, and meaningful purpose in life have all been shown to reduce inflammation, improve sleep quality, and promote neurogenesis, the growth of new neurons in the brain. These effects go beyond mood regulation and begin to influence biological systems that directly affect longevity. People with stronger emotional regulation, better social support, and higher levels of optimism tend to live longer, experience fewer chronic illnesses, and maintain higher levels of cognitive function well into old age. This link becomes even more compelling when considering the role of new therapeutic approaches, including the use of psychedelics like psilocybin. In clinical trials, psilocybin has been shown to produce rapid and lasting improvements in depression and anxiety, especially in patients facing life-threatening illness. Beyond emotional relief, many participants report profound shifts in perspective, reduced fear of death, and a renewed sense of purpose, all of which are associated with greater psychological resilience and physical vitality. If such interventions can consistently improve both mental health and biomarkers of aging, they may play a central role in future longevity strategies. It's also important to note that the aging brain is particularly vulnerable to emotional distress. Cognitive decline, memory loss, and neurodegeneration often occur alongside increased rates of anxiety and depression in older adults. Addressing mental health proactively, even later in life, has the potential to protect against these declines by reducing neuroinflammation, supporting synaptic plasticity, and improving brain metabolism. Sleep, often disrupted by depression, is another major link between emotional and physical health, and improving mental wellness often leads to better sleep architecture, which in turn enhances immune repair, hormone balance, and detoxification processes during the night. In this context, mental health care becomes more than a form of psychological support. It becomes a vital, science-backed intervention for extending both health span and lifespan. It also highlights the importance of viewing aging not just as a series of physical breakdowns, but as a complex, multidimensional process influenced by how we think, feel, and engage with the world. Emotional resilience, inner peace, and social connection are now being recognized as equally important as nutrition, exercise, or supplements in the quest for a long and healthy life. As research continues to uncover the mechanisms linking mood and metabolism, stress and senescence, or trauma and telomeres, one thing is becoming clear. Mental health is not separate from the aging process. It is deeply embedded within it. And as such, caring for the mind may prove to be one of the most powerful and accessible ways to care for the aging body.